top down, listening to the Jesus, riding with my top down, top down, riding with my top down, listening to the Jesus music, riding with my top down, riding with my top down, riding with my top down.
Hey guys, this is Sean here with you with the Cricket. And so last week we kind of talked about benevolence and politeness together, so we just kind of moved on tonight and started talking about honesty. And you know what, man? If we were all to be honest, I bet most of us wouldn't give ourselves a 10 out of 10 on a scale of 10 of how honest we were.
Yeah.
Because, you know, a lot of times, guys, we do some pretty dishonest things. And, you know, the big discussion tonight is, well, what if I'm telling a lie that, you know, that's to protect someone or something like that? Number one, if somebody's putting you in a situation to where you have to lie for them, to protect them, that's not a good situation, all right? You should never have to lie to protect somebody because, you know, now I could understand that, you know, if somebody was being hurt or something like that, but then you're going to let the law and authorities handle that. But the main thing is if somebody's doing something wrong and they're asking you to lie about it, that's never cool, man, because I think one of the young ladies said today that one of her friends was had alcohol poisoning. I mean, that's crazy for a young age. I mean, I didn't realize that all that was going on. But I mean, you know, it's like every day we tell ourselves that it's okay and we try to hide stuff, and it's just uncool because God knows everything. I mean, Cricket, how do you feel about honesty?
Honesty is like a big thing to me. Like something really actually just happened recently towards me about something like this and all. And it's funny how this topic came up because I'm big on honesty and stuff, and I don't like it when people keep secrets from me, and when I know the truth, I just want them to be honest and tell me. But I'll wait until they actually tell me. But then when I find out myself or someone else tells me and then they want to talk to me about it, it really sets me off. And I'm honest about that because that's one thing that really hurts me.
Right. And you know, and the thing is, people are like, well, I don't want to be truthful with you because I don't want to hurt your feelings. You know what? It's a lot worse to try to save someone's feelings than it is just to be honest up front, tell the person what's going on, and move forward with it. And so, you know, that's something that we all need to work on this week is being a little bit more honest with ourselves and being a little bit honest with God and a little bit honest in our dealings. I mean, you know, Jesus spends some time in the Bible actually talking about being dishonest. And, you know, he even talks to the Pharisees and everything else. And some people are like, well, parents lie to us about this, this, and this, and this. And, you know, my parents always tell me that if I'm honest and just come out and tell them flat out that I won't get in trouble, and I always wind up getting in trouble. Well, you know, you're going to get in trouble. You know, if you mess up, own up to it. But I guarantee you the situation's going to be a lot less worse if you just own up to it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you know, honesty is one of the biggest things. And in fact, it's so important, guys, that whenever you go and you look at the 753 code, it's on there. It's one of the 7. It's one of the top 7 that we are to be honest in our dealings, that we are to be truthful in our dealings, that we are supposed to hold ourselves to this level of just being truthful, being honest, being straight with people. And you know, the thing is, if I'm not straight on my job and I lie about something, I could potentially lose my job. So, you know, it's always the best policy to try to be honest, guys. Do your best at it, and you know, I can't think of anything else to say about it. Can you?
I would just say, like, I'd take the consequences if you're actually keeping something, but honesty also can help people and stuff. A lot of times people won't like the honest truth, even though they need to hear it and all. It'll help them so much, you know, man, because a lot of people do need to hear the truth.
And you know, you could potentially save a life with it too.
Yeah, you can. You can help them grow. You know, like they see that sight of one little thing that they don't like, but they know that it is good for them and that it's the right thing to do from that honesty. Then it'll help them. You know, just one little thing.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we've got to just get better in our dealings. You know, and whenever I asked the room, you know, I think the highest number anybody gave themselves was like a 7. And, you know, a lot of people are like, well, you know, if I had to be totally, completely honest, I'd probably be like at a -10 out of 10, you know, and that's our human condition. That was somebody actually being honest and saying, you know what, yeah, I can do better. So, I mean, we urge you this week, try to do better. Come back and see us next week, too. We got some really cool stuff coming up. Man, you guys missed it. We didn't get a chance to put up some video with Samuel Braga, but Samuel Braga, the thing that we had the other night, that was amazing. The concert was amazing.
I didn't get to, but I got to the concert though.
He was wrestling, and guys, guess what? He is still undefeated. Please keep him in prayer as he is nursing a hurt shoulder, but we know that he's going to be back on the mat in no time. But we thank you guys for tuning in, man. Next week, guys, we're going to be talking about honor. Ooh. Honor's a big one, man.
That's
Honor's
a big
one
thing for me.
Honor's a big one, you know, and we talked about integrity a little bit. Well, honor's going to kind of tie into that a little bit, but man, honor is that's a big one. I'm getting excited about next week talking about honor a little bit, and the fighter's code, and for any of you guys who are out there who have never competed in any type of sports that are like a martial art type sports or even wrestling itself, honor is huge in the grappling type sports. Honor is huge in any type of martial art as well. And that is that, you always show honor to your opponent, but at the same time, you keep honor for yourself as well.
I have a great story for that video next week.
Oh, wow.
Because, I wrestle right now.
Yeah. So we got to tune in next week. We hope to see you guys out there. We love you. Is there anything you can do about it? Oos.
Top down, listening to the Jesus music. Riding with my top down, listening to the Jesus. Riding with my top down, top down. Riding with my top down, listening to the Jesus music.